this new album, Paley Son. Well, it features me and my son Ben. As things go on, we're more likely to put out something to say Paley and Dad. It'll be a Ben's album with me on there.
So things that haven't been said about my dad before are kind of few and far between. A lot of people have said a lot of stuff about him. I think unless you've played music with him, you might not realise how much fun he is to play music. He's technically very easy to play with. His sense of time and pitch are excellent. He's a very intuitive, expressive musician, and also you could forgive somebody with that weight of experience behind them to be a bit intimidating. I think that wouldn't be a surprise. But he is one of the least critical and most open-hearted players that I've ever come across. He'll play with anyone and put himself into it. It's a really great quality, I think.
Well, my son Ben is a pretty remarkable fiddle player. He's been playing since he was 6 years old, and I took up fiddle when he was 8 and I was 47. I'll never catch up to him. There's no chance I ever will. And he really is remarkably good. He plays some great tunes on the record, and I think everyone who's heard them is really impressed. And he also plays some just fairly ordinary fiddle playing in back of some of the numbers. It's like you have a group and you have someone who's playing the fiddle on it, and he does a nice job with that too. Like the first number, the number we start the album off with, You Piney Mountain, that's just Ben on his own. And fantastic fiddling.
I suppose the inspiration for my own playing in the first instance would be my dad and my mum and my stepdad and their friends and the musical environment that I was brought up in. And more recently, I suppose it's the fun of playing with other people, really. That's what excites me, is the collaboration, finding a way to make something nice.
Well, Karis Matthews and I did this number together, This Train. Now, that's a song, originally it's a kind of religious song, and saying, this train don't carry no gamblers, saying, which kind of sinful people aren't included on this train. This train is bound for glory, and sinful people aren't going to get to glory.
How does playing old-time fiddle tunes test my technique? Well, you see, there's not very much in that style that's really pyrotechnical. There's not very much Paganini all up and down the neck, and lots of different specialised bow technique. But it's always a challenge to find the groove and sit in it and play in tune and make it simple and exciting and make it live, make it great. There's part of it that you can't be in control of, and that's the kind of expressive part of it. That's just either you're expressive or you're not. It's just going to come out one way or another. But you can be to some extent in control of whether you're in tune or not.
This train don't carry no streakers. This train don't carry no streakers. This train don't carry no streakers, no self-centered publicity seekers. This train don't carry no streakers, this train.